everything. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do these packs and then the hobbies. Good luck, everybody. Let's begin. I hope everybody has a great, safe holiday. Empty box. All right. And I will be live a good chunk of the day tomorrow doing breaks. There's going to be lots of coupons, fun breaks. Check it out tomorrow when you get a chance. I will be live for a while tomorrow. All right. Here we go. Cook, Sutton, Muhammad, Sam Darnold, Chris Jones, Breece Hall, Ridley. We got James Lofton on the silver for Green Bay. Jalen Warren, Blankenship, Devin Culp for Tampa Bay on the red, white, and blue. Brian Urlacher. There we go. A little last team magic on the prismatic. Michael Penix, Sam Laporta for Detroit, and a Jermaine Burton for the Bengals to start things off. Yeah, good luck, everybody. I love these prism packs. They're the best bang for the buck, I think. And sometimes you get lucky in those red, white, and blues. Connor, Chase Brown, Javonte, Jordan Love, Myers, Eric Allen, Art Monk, Kurt Warner on the silver for Arizona, Chris Jenkins for the Bengals, Joey Bosa, Bobby Wagner, there we go, Ricky Parasol for the 49ers. We approve. Brett Favre on the portals, and a Blake Corum. We like that too for the Rams. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I love those red, white, and blues. I'd really like to see Jaden Daniels on one of those. I don't think I pulled a Jaden Daniels red, white, and blue. I'd say it's about time. Shaq Thompson, Andre Ware, Zach Moss, Lofton, Kyron Williams, Debo, Dexter Jackson. We got Rakestraw for Detroit on the silver. We like. Cornelius Bennett, Phil Simms, Jamari Thrash for Cleveland. We got Jake Ferguson, Baker on the fireworks. Oh, looky there. I believe on the prismatic prism. And a Latu for Indy. All right. It's getting better and better, I tell you. Yes, that's the start we want, Espo. Jesse Bates, Dean Perry, Josh Allen, Lewis, Marino, A.J. Brown, Dotson. We got another Dotson here on the silver this time for Washington. Harrison Smith, Stingley, Mike Allstott, Will Shipley for the Eagles, Jonathan Brooks on the Emergent, little Blake Corum on the Prism Portals, and a Dallas Turner for the Vikings with a kid reporter. Blake Corum is making himself known. Greg, Julius, Kyler, Isaiah Pacheco, Juju, Troy, Olave, Kyron Williams for the Rams on the silver. Marshall Faulk. Well, the Rams won't stop today. Saquon, Johnny Wilson for Eagles. Matt Milano, Mahomes on the fireworks. Michael Penix, fireworks prism. Last team. And a Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles as well. Michael Penix. Last Team Magic is real, Jimbo. That means we're going to get like 10 Michael Penix. That was number 2. Kirk Cousins, Njoku, Suggs, Bo, Joe, Charbonnet, Aaron Rodgers, Amari Cooper on the silver for Cleveland, DJ James for Seattle on the green, Karlaftis, Scary Terry, Brendan Rice on the red, white, and blue for the Chargers, Latu Prismatic, there he is, JJ on the green emergent, we approve, and a McMillan for Tampa Bay. All right, QBs are coming out. A CJ auto. You know what? We pulled a CJ. It was a redemption auto. I'm trying to remember which product it was, though. It might have been in the finest. So it is possible. Corey Dillon, Henry, Micah, T-Law, Aaron Jones, Cam Chancellor, Garrett Wilson, Cade Stover on the silver. There you go. Mark Andrews for Baltimore. Jahan Dotson, Walker for Baltimore. We got Jason Witten for the boys. Puka on the hype. Justin Jefferson on the Prism Fireworks. And a Jalen Polk for the Patriots. It's okay for a start, right, Rich? But we want more. We're greedy. We always want more. Herman Moore, T. Higgins, Andre Rison, Harrison Butker, Josh Jacobs, Treylon Burks, Mike Quick, Dexter Jackson for Tampa Bay on the silver, Achane for the Dolphins, Justin Jefferson, Palomalu, Roma Dunze on the red, white, and blue. We like that. Brian Thomas on the Prismatic. And there's a Caleb on the green emergent. We approve of all that. And a Will Reichard for the Vikings. Yeah, as far as the value packs go, nothing compares to the Prism that I found. Although, to be fair, I'd give Select a shot this year. They look pretty sweet. I would definitely, when I get a chance, I'll try and get a box of the Select packs. I think they got potential. Hey, what's up, TikTok? Hey, Bob. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. Welcome in. Dak, Kincaid, PS2, Quentin Johnston, Frank Gore, Arrington, Kittle, Jacoby Myers on the silver for the Raiders, Lawrence Taylor, Olave, Jatavian Sanders for Carolina. There's a Bryce Young for Carolina as well. Kirk Cousins on the Prism Break. Little CJ, there you go, on the Prism Fireworks. And a Joe Milton for New England. Jonathan Stewart, Michael Wilson, Boomer, Rashi, oops. We got Christian Gonzalez, Morton Anderson, Devontae, Montez Sweat for the Bears on the silver, Estime on the green for Denver, Andy Reid, Charbonnet. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Caleb Williams, red, white, and blue. Beauty. We approve. Derek Carr on the Fireworks, Kool-Aid on the Prismatic Prism for the Saints, and a Braylon Trice for the Falcons. All good. Yes, nice Caleb. It is not often we hit the QBs on that. Very nice. That's going to Sin. I don't know where Sin is. Hopefully you come back soon, Sin. He had something he had to do. He had something he had to do. Hopefully he gets back here. Lambjack. Josie, Barry, Tom Flores, Stefan Diggs, Emmanuel Forbes, Brock Purdy. There we go. A silver, Marvin Harrison Jr. Nice for the... oh, here comes Mrs. Wise Guy for Arizona. Yeah. Brandon Aubrey, Aaron Rodgers, Braden Fisk for the Rams. We got David Montgomery for Detroit. Drake May. There we go, Drake May on the Emergent. Nico on the Prism Break. And Malachi Corley for the Jets with a kid reporter. Yeah, Jimbo, that is a good one. Silver, Marvin Harrison Jr. We approve. Yeah, the Prism packs are always hitting something. 12 packs. It's hard to go 12 packs and not hit some good stuff. So hopefully there's some good stuff in this pack. Jamar, Terrell, Cribbs, Turner, Reggie Wayne, Davis, Sherman, A.J. Brown for the Eagles on the silver. Trayvon Walker for the Jags. Christian Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, Mason Smith for the Jags. Kittle on the hype. Hey, Malik Neighbors on the Fireworks Prism. We like that. And a Xavier Legette on the Green Emergent with a Trey Benson to wrap it up. That was a pretty well-rounded box of packs, I must say. Hey, Sin. You did get a nice Caleb. I'll show it to you in a second. You just missed it. Yeah, these packs did just fine for us. Where is it, Sin? There you go. You needed to see. A nice red, white, and blue Caleb. Beauty. Beauty. All right, guys, let's go Phoenix first, and then we'll end on Resurgence. Yeah, it's not every day you get those QBs on the red, white, and blue, so congrats on that. Empty box. All right, let's rock and roll. Good luck, everybody. That's right, red, white, and blue on the 4th of July weekend. Oh, yeah, we hit something here. I thought it was a filler for a second. Mark Andrews, good luck, guys. Kyle Duggar. We got Jaden Hicks for KC. Chris Olave for the Saints. That one is 11 out of 399. And good luck. What do we have here? Are we? Rome Odunze, 25 out of 25. Look at that patch. That's awesome. Nice hit. Beauty, Sin. Love that patch. That is awesome. 25 out of 25. We approve. Congrats. That's a beauty right there. All right, Bears are smacking.
Smacking?
They're smacking. They're smacking.
That's something I did not know that bears did.
They do. Sometimes the Bears smack. They're smacking today. Oops. All right, what do we got here? That's a Contours. Rashad White, Scary Terry, Evan Ingram, Tajay for the Titans on the Contours with a Troy Franklin for Denver. I love the Contours. Yeah, Sin, you're doing all right. Oh, Riker, I get them from a magical place.
Tahiti?
Stinky? What am I getting in Primo's break? I got what? Indy in that? I think I got Indy in there. What am I getting, man? Tell me what I'm getting. What am I getting? Did I get a 101? Tell me I got a 101. That's what I want to know. Myles Garrett, Hendrickson, Okereke, Mark Andrews for Baltimore, and Newton for Washington. 3 out of the 4 autos. All right. So I'm doing okay, but you're saying I could do better.
You got 3 out of 4 autos that Primo has sold? And you're not
Yes.
satisfied with that.
But there was a 4th one. That's fantastic, because I had a rough week in breaks last week, so I was due for something good, I think. So I can't wait to see that. I had a feeling about Indy in that break. You just got to go with your gut, you know? Is that a filler? It is. We got a filler. Franklin, Mahomes, Hurts, the filler. Michael Penix on the rookie rising. We approve. And Will Shipley for the Eagles. That is 201 out of 299. Going to Philadelphia. Hey, we got a ways to go yet in this one, too. So there's time for more fireworks in this. We haven't even hit an auto yet. Let's see. That feels awfully thick. That might be our... It is. All right, let's just go for it, guys. Unless you want it to marinate. Do you want it to marinate? Let's just go for it. Trey Tucker, Christian Watson, Marvin Harrison Jr., we approve. Khalil Mack for the Chargers. That is 207 out of 249. And what do we have? Come on. LMC. Luke McCaffrey. 41 out of 49. RPA. I do like the patch. That's going to Primo. So you can let Primo know he hit a Luke McCaffrey RPA. I got to send Primo back some love. Yeah, Phoenix. I love Phoenix. It's just good stuff. Good stuff. And the H2s are great too. I love all of it. Now we just need a QB auto. And we'll be all set, I think. This would be a good time for a JJ auto. We hit a JJ auto out of Zenith a couple days ago. That was nice. We got Michael Pittman, Dobbs, DK Metcalf, Mahomes on the contours. We like that. Man, it looks like it should be numbered. Will Reichard for the Vikings. Jaden Quiet. We just hit a Luke McCaffrey RPA, though, out of 49. And we do have an auto still incoming in this box somewhere. Najee, Travis Etienne, Eckler, Gardner Minshew for the Raiders. That is 43 out of 50. There you go, Raiders. And a Ben Sinnott. We got Stafford, Mostert, Brissett, another filler. Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs on the treasured tandems for Green Bay. And Jalen McMillan going to Tampa Bay. That one is 123 out of 199 for the Buccaneers. They gave us. We got another auto patch. Okay, Trey McBride. Good luck, guys. This is different. Chris Jenkins. We got Derek Carr for the Saints. That is 61 out of 299. I don't know what we got here. I don't know what we got right here. JSS. Jatavian Sanders, 27 out of 99. Look at that patch. That's nice. 3-color patch going to Carolina. That's crazy. We got 2 RPAs. That's wild. That doesn't happen too often, for sure. And Carolina, Jimbo. I know Jimbo is happy about that. All right, we'll take another RPA. Yeah, we got 2 of them. That's usually you get a regular auto with the patch auto. This time they just said, you know what? How about you just have another one? Kyron Williams, Patrick Queen, Jonathan Taylor, Spencer Rattler on the rookie rising for the Saints, and an Edwards for the Steelers. Blame it on Mrs. Wise? No, there's no blame there. We're always happy to get RPAs. It's just unexpected. We'll say that. Happy, but it's unexpected. T-Law, Mike Evans, DeMarcus Lawrence, Amari Cooper for Buffalo. That is 79 out of 125 going to Buffalo. And Carson Steele for Kansas City. Oh, it's not blame. It's just credit. You're giving her credit. Not blame. That's Stinky. He's giving you credit that we got
Stinky.
2 RPAs.
Thanks for having my back, Stinky. I appreciate that.
I don't know. He kind of changed his story when I called him out.
He walked it back a little.
He walked that back. Russell Wilson, Mathau. This must be a filler. Christian McCaffrey. It is a filler. Brian Thomas Jr. Nice for the Jags. And Jordan Jefferson for the Jags as well. That one is 101 out of 249. A Jags pack. The best reversal. Well done.
Got a lot of trick play.
That's right. Yes. That's the first time Mrs. Wise Guy's been fooled since I got her to marry me. All right, guys.
Where's that fine print?
Resurgence time. Oh, we need to see a big QB in this. All right. Good luck, everybody. We pulled some big stuff out of here. We've hit 101s. Empty box. We hit a 101 Tom Brady Superfractor. Biggest card I've ever pulled. We hit a 101 Brock Bowers auto as well. So I want to see a 101 today. Munez, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ, Spencer Rattler on the refractor. We got Hines Ward on the Glimmer and Gleam for Pittsburgh. Darius Robinson and an Eichenberg for the Raiders. Torrey Holt, Gronk, Michael Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Chris Carter on the refractor, Jim Kelly, 100 out of 149. Take that Buffalo. Tyke Smith and a Fatanu for Pittsburgh. Tom Brady. Yeah, I can't get my voice that high again. We'd have to hit another 101 Tom Brady for me to
It has to
come
happen,
close to that.
organically.
Yes.
You can't
You can't
just
just
try to
do
go
that.
there.
Yeah. Palomalu, Doug Williams, Dickerson, AR, Jordan Morgan for Green Bay. That's 44 out of 399. Malachi Corley on the Voltaic for the Jets. Bub and a Patrick Paul for Miami. Yes, I was, I could have sang like a Queen song. My voice was so high there. Elway, Roger Staubach, Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly. Oh, Isaiah Davis for the Jets, our first auto. That is a good sign for RPA. Adonai Mitchell on the Circuit Breakers, Braden Fisk, and a Jacob Cowing. That is a good sign. Who had those Jets today? AD. You out there, AD? Yeah, that was me. You know, it's funny how if you watch that video, you can see how I was become overwhelmed by realizing what I had hit. Because it didn't sink in at first, but as it sank in, it was like I was breathing in helium. Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Archie Manning, Bo, Theo Johnson on the Refractor for the Giants, Spencer Rattler on the Conductors, Luke McCaffrey, and a Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. Oh, there you go, AD. You got here just in time. Mean Joe Green, Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Keyshawn Johnson on the Refractor, Warren Moon on the Conductors, Jatavian Sanders, and a Terrian Arnold for the Lions. J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Ryan Dawkins, Will Shipley for Philadelphia, 92 out of 99. Jason Witten for the Boys on the Glimmering Gleam. Chris Jenkins and our boy Michael Pratt. Frank Gore, Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Kelsey on the Glimmer and Gleam. That is 166 out of 275. Xavier Worthy for Kansas City and a Lad McConkey. I like that pack. Those teams have been quiet. We still got 2 autos and 4 packs to go. So good luck, everybody. I'll do a recap when we get to the end. And as always, if you had a rough break, I will always help you out. And tomorrow, we're going to have some fun. Ozzie Newsome, Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer, Brendan Rice on the Refractor, Blake Corum Voltaic, Malachi Corley, and a Tyrese Knight. Oh, You know what? I didn't realize he's just kind of just outside. There you go. Now he's looking into your soul. You feel better? Yes. Oh, yeah, he's got the look, too. He's looking into your soul, and he is judging you. He's always judging you, Stinky. What have you done? Joe Thomas, Freeman, Peyton Manning, Walter Payton on the refractor. Malachi Corley, the Jets again. AD, tearing it up. Malachi Corley, our next one. Ricky Parasol on the Circuit Breakers. Ben Sinnott and a Graham Barton. Jets, smacking.
Everybody's smacking tonight, huh?
Smacking.
Is that like the word of the week? Smacking.
Smacking. It's a fun word.
You get extra credit with TikTok for every time you say smacking.
I wish I got extra credit every time I said smacking. Congrats, AD. 2 for 2. Now, what does that mean for the RPA, guys? What are we going to get on that RPA? I'm predicting something big. Dan Fouts, Eli, Tim Brown, Bradshaw, Anthony Munoz. That is 4 out of 125. Roman Wilson on the Circuit Breakers. Anthony Gould and a Javon Bullard. Yeah, you're just quietly tearing it up, AD. Quietly tearing it up. All right, it comes down to this, guys. Good luck, everybody. We can get Sombrero Cat here. Come on, Sombrero Cat. Do it good. We need something big here. Something big. Steve Largent. Aaron Donald. Jones Drew. Terrell Davis. Ray Davis for Buffalo. Estime for Denver. Dan Marino on the Conductors. Oh, Denver. Bo Nix. 68 out of 125. RPA. Player worn.
Nice.
Nice hit, Denver. We knew something big was coming. We knew something big was coming. And Denver today. Espo. Are you out there, Espo? Congrats. Nice hit. Bo Nix. Yeah, congrats, Espo. Welcome to Wise Guy Breaks. There you go, buddy. Nice hit. Out of 125. I knew something good was coming. All right, give me a second here. We'll do a recap, guys. Not a bad break, I must say. And once I get this all sorted, we'll see where everybody stands. But post office is closed tomorrow, guys. So this will all ship out Saturday. And tomorrow, I got 3 breaks lined up. There's going to be a lot of coupons. It's going to be a lot of fun. So check it out tomorrow. Yes. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Sin. You did all right, Sin. Glad to see you. Rookie Rising, Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. Amari Cooper for Buffalo out of 125. Spencer Rattler, Rookie Rising. Jatavian Sanders, 3-color patch there. That was out of 99 for Carolina. Will Reichard for the Vikings. Khalil Mack out of a 249. Roma Dunze, love that patch. That was 25 out of 25. Malik Neighbors on the Prism Fireworks. Xavier Legette, Green Emergent. Drake May Emergent. Roma Dunze, Red, White, and Blue. Caleb on the Green Emergent. Brendan Rice, Red, White, and Blue. JJ, Green Emergent. Michael Penix, Fireworks Prism. Blake Corum, Portals Prism. Bo Nix, Prismatic Prism. Ricky Parasol on the Red, White, and Blue. Blake Corum. Michael Penix, Prismatic. Jordan Jefferson was out of 249 for the Jags. Derek Carr for the Saints out of 299. McMillan was out of 199 for Tampa Bay. Gardner Minshew for the Raiders out of 50. Mahomes on the contours for KC. Marvin Harrison Jr. Luke McCaffrey. That one was out of 49 going to Primo. Michael Penix on the rookie rising. Will Shipley for the Eagles out of 299. Mark Andrews for Baltimore. Tajay on the contours. Olave was out of 399. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the silver prism for Arizona. Caleb on the red, white, and blue. Brian Thomas Jr. prismatic. Jim Kelly out of 149. Munez out of 125. Malachi Corley for the Jets. Ricky Pearsall on the circuit breakers. Blake Corum, voltaic. Jason Kelsey out of a 275. Lab McConkey, Xavier Worthy, Will Shipley out of 99. Adonai Mitchell on the circuit breakers. Isaiah Davis also going to the Jets. Jordan Morgan out of 399. And a beautiful Bo Nix RPA. 68 out of 125. Nice hit, Espo. Very nice. All right. Thank you, guys.